San Francisco 49ers. And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And we're off from Levi Stadium. Return starts at the 3. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Get set.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Going to the ground again on first. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Get set.
First down, and they go right back to it. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun is Purdy. Has him on a quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Get set. 18. Watch out.
Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. He makes the catch. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Get set.
Play action now with Purdy. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
Yellow.
3rd and long for him here. Has it in close. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here's McCaffrey again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco. Chris Boswell for the point after. And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there. He's going to put it back in play. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And that's good for a gain of 5. Rick Martin making that play. Looking quickly here. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Set. 180.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. It's on target to Williams. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. Finds Adams downfield. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Rams find an answer with their opening drive. Devontae Adams, the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams literally won up that opening touchdown drive, as they take a 7-6 lead here. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. Huh.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the 49ers the first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. 1st down, Purdy to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack. Jack Fox getting the call here to punt on 4th down. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Stafford. Complete to his running back. This is Jarquez Hunter. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
On 3rd and 2, Stafford. Pass caught. Hits Hunter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
First down now, ball at the 33. Straight ahead with Williams. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought down by Fred Warner.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Stafford from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Well, nothing very fancy about that. That's just a textbook curl route. I think they were running curl routes last century, and it's a play that works a high percentage of the time then, just like it did now.
Putting the tight end in motion. Stafford now on 3rd down. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Rams first down.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 7-6 is our score. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Short pass brought in. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
22!
Stafford gonna go on 4th. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Jair Brown has it. And the 49ers are gonna have it after his 2nd interception of the season. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive to McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now Purdy. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. Yellow. 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 Yellow.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Pass brought in by Jennings. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On first and 10 is McCaffrey. And he finds a little room there before being hauled down, gain of 3.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Purdy. Left side secured by Ayuk. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
First down from the 42. McCaffrey running between the tackles. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Watch out! Yellow. Yellow.
Looking to throw, Purdy. He's got a man left. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Outside. Watch out!
Now it's McCaffrey. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Get set! Get set! Up.
Back to McCaffrey on second down. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Outside.
They stick with McCaffrey. They sent him running up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. They're going for this from just a few yards out. They could get a touchdown or a first down here.
Get set, get set. On each team. Here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go.
Check it out. Check it out.
Up.
They'll go. It's McCaffrey. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The 49ers get some late points and the lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. And that's no good. His second missed extra point of the day. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. It's a small gain up to the 38. One stopped by Upton Stout.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
2nd down now. They need 7. Shotgun snap to Safford. Nakua here. He's got it. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Rams get some late points and the lead. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams take a slim 2-point lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Outside. Up.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Gain of about 8 here, nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
He's taken down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Outside.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. He's throwing deep to the left side. This is caught inside the 15. He's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get some late points and the lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now Purdy leading the offense up to go for 2.
49ers will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Has it at the 1. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Giving Nakua the target on that throw. So it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now Stafford to throw. Gets made right side by Nakua. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st and 10 now from the 46. To throw, Stafford. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And he's into the end zone for the pick 6 for San Francisco. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. After the pick, Stafford back to the air. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Looking at time for Terrence Ferguson. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
He'll throw it. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Terrence Ferguson, the intended target. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throw in here just before halftime. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. 2nd half starts with a run by Williams. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Stafford now. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Drops this one down here for Williams. taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked up by Fred Warner. There he goes on the right side. And he's into the end zone for the pick six for San Francisco.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is teaching tape, not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers push their lead to 18. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
Red 80, 32.
Stafford back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Set. Blue 60.
Putting a receiver in motion. Here's Stafford. Completed to his running back. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. There to the 45. Give him 13 on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
Middle.
First down, Los Angeles.
11. Stop.
Stafford from the gun. On a quick slant, it finds Adams. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. And dose of the hurry up here.
53.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Rams.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
It's Stafford once more. Hits his running back. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams shrinking the lead some in the third. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. Good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Has a hole left, room to run. Into the red zone. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers making a 3-possession game. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the 49ers push their lead to 18.
Rams 21.
Boswell on to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Big 20. Hey, 22. 50. White. 22.
Stafford now off the play fake. Headed out right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Ooh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20.
21-yard line.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. He's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Outside. Watch out.
On the ground, McCaffrey. Finds a seam, left side, is off to the races. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco.